Some Ahri uses it because basically, especially if you use blue Ahri, if they don't have the enough might, then they get +1 and then the -1.
Oh, and it looks
You
like
see
it's
what
gonna
I
be
mean?
Dreaming Tree. Okay, Dreaming Tree, but that's kind of
Yeah.
spicy, Noah. Ahri with War Camp? Have you seen that before?
Yeah. Because especially with the blue, that's what I was saying. Where if you got a 2-unit might, then or a 3-unit might, then it goes +1 from the camp, and then you can use all of the minus from the array.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
yeah,
interesting. We'll see how it plays out because he chose it as Battlefield 1 in this best of 3 series. So he looks like he feels confident starting things off. So they're going to be starting their mulligans, picking up their 4 cards. Let's see if we get a little bit of a hand cam to dive deeper into what these decks potentially have. Granted, I believe Kaiser should be straightforward. We've seen so many, 30% of the field on this same legend. Things like we've seen before, the Poros, Ravenblooms, Watchers, maybe the one a Time Warp, but okay. We saw a little bit of something. I think the retreat automatically tells me it should be a little bit more mid to late game, Ahri. What do you think?
yeah. I mean, aggro array is not a thing anyway. So yeah. I even play Aspirant's Climb in my array.
Okay.
And Dreaming Tree, actually, I think Ahri is the best user of Dreaming Tree because between blue and green, you've got so many cards to just every turn you're using it basically.
And it looks like Kaisa will be on the play, starting things off with that sentry. Super straightforward, passing it over to Ahri. It looks like she's going to have a sentry of her own, so back-to-back sentries getting played out to the boards. And channeling 2, and I thought they were going to hit all red for a second, but no, getting an even split. And that's a little different. How do you feel about Legion
Wow.
Rearguard on Kaisa? A little bit more aggressive to potentially deal with these dazzling decks.
I don't like it much,
Okay.
but I guess it's fine because you don't actually have to accelerate it. So you know what? Sure.
Yeah, I mean, it is a card able to try to speed things up, get that points a little bit faster than you would otherwise. But now Ahri, I like Mask of Foresight on Ahri.
Sure, why not? With the blue, with the Trifarian, that makes sense. I wouldn't say I'm a big fan, but I understand the strategy behind it. Oh, and that I don't like.
The Hourglass?
That I don't like. Yeah, not now. What are you gonna do? Save your 1 cost unit, your 1 might unit that you want to die so that you can draw? No, no.
And for those that don't know, the Kaiser Champion, when you conquer a battlefield, as we're seeing here, you draw a card. So it's a really good way to build your card advantage. As we're seeing it, sent into the Trifarian War Camp, contesting the sentry for that battlefield. If it gets the conquer, and it looks like it very well might get the conquer because there's only 1 rune available to Ahri. It looks like Ahri thinking about retreating it, but it's tricky because you don't want to. You want to benefit from the death trigger from that sentry, so you don't want to.
Yeah, but anyway,
retreat.
the Zonia would be used, so I would
True.
use retreat. That would make sense. What are you gonna do? No, see, you what? No. Oh.
Yeah, because it has to hit the discard to get the draw, right? Unlike Hidden Blade, where you still get the draw too. This has to die to get the draw.
Yeah, that's a death now.
Oh, and there goes the card you said you weren't the biggest fan of, but if it does come in with Accelerate, which it looks like he's just coming in exhausted, so just going 2-2, Gets the Legion Rearguard to activate the Legion on the Nox is hopeful. Getting the defenses up quite handsomely for that Trifarian War Camp. So I think a total of 5 plus the Kaiser. That's a total of 10 might. That is nothing to scoff at. That's going to be pretty tough for Ahri to overcome.
Yes. I kept thinking about Regional Lidgal, and actually, that's a good. Yeah, it's a decent to drop if you just play it first turn. So that's okay, and you want to start with Kaiser, and then against Aurora, you can accelerate it actually. So maybe you're right. Maybe it's a good.
It's not too bad. I used to play it in my Darius deck because I did Darius no hook. So it was just super aggressive. So I was a fan of this card. He has a little soft spot in my heart.
I can see it working against Aura and being. He's sitting there in the other matchup, but I mean it's there.
Yeah, I can see
And
it.
what was?
Just a little bit more board development for Ahri player. Getting that Raven Bloom in another century. And whoa. I just took a look at those runes. All those alternate, all max rarity runes. They're looking beautiful. Especially the mine ones. They're shining a little brighter.
The rare Ahri champion also.
I think so.
I don't want to know. And he's got the legend. And it's a signed one.
Wow, it's going all out for the National Open. That's how you do it. You play a little rarer cards. Might bring you a little bit more luck, I will say so. So
the deck is like 3,000 euros. I don't know.
I think so. Maybe Chinese cards a little cheaper, of course. Tries to contest. Gonna be playing the cleave onto the Dreaming Tree, drawing him a card for that trigger. So yeah, he did end up drawing. We didn't get to see it on the screen, but does get to draw one. Now, how is he going to respond? It goes for the Discipline. That's going to be a draw 2 for the Ahri. Oh, wait a second. So that's 1 from the Mask, 2 from the Discipline. So going up to a total of 4 might versus 5. Am I missing something? Yeah, Mask goes to 2. Discipline brings it up to 4. So the cleave is still rear guard is still stronger. Oh, now they're looking. Wait, no. What is he doing? Is he stupefying just to draw one? I thought the rear guard had enough.
Wait, I got lost.
Oh yeah, I always do this. The first time I deal with Legend. Of course, the -1 from the Ahri. I do that every time I verse against the Ahri.
Yeah, but still, is that -1
No,
plus
it
3?
was even. It was 4-4, but with the Stupefy, it was 4-3. So sufficient enough might from the rear guard to take down the Sentry. So yeah, because before I took into account the Aria Legend ability, it was 5-4.
Oh no, that's the mask that I forgot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the mask come into play. And the Falling Star, everyone's favorite spell, coming onto the battlefield. Raven Bloom is already at 3 though, so if you're able to get one more spell off. Oh, I like this play. This is going to be able to save both of your units. Goes up to 4, and then you save the Sentry because targets were already chosen. Oh. Oh, ouch, that hurts. The reactionary Stupefy, bring the Raven Bloom back to 3. So being in the range of the 3 damage, taking it down, that's a pretty good play. Bringing the Raven Bloom out of the board is a big thing because Raven Bloom, the best 2-drop probably already has available to her. Now she has no units to push forward. Kaiser in a free control range. Both battlefields are under her control. This is looking pretty... I don't want to say over, but Kaiser's in the running seat for sure, in the driver's seat.
Yeah, and it all goes back to that freaking Zonia.
I mean, he had no option though, because it's a mandatory, right? He had to just let it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just should not have played it.
I gotcha. Just held it in hand. Trying to see. what he can do. Just trying to build his board back up. Gets the Yord of the Sentry, another Sentry. That's the third one of the game. So all
Hey,
sentries have been
get your
played.
Ahri out. You got the runes. Get your freaking champion out. You need some tempo.
Yeah, I could agree. Perhaps trying to bluff a bit on the spells, something like the disciplines or Ungars that the green decks always have, but throwing it back to Kaisa, she has 6 points. That's dangerous territory. Now if you're Kaisa, I mean, you could hold, since you're kind of scared because Ahri's legend ability really benefits from holding. You could try to hold, but at 6 points, you could kind of retreat everything back, go with an endgame watcher, and push from there. That's of course if he does have a watcher, so we'll keep an eye on that. But it looks like what's his name, ARBD, looking pretty good that he's gonna end up closing out this game number 1. And like,
Yeah.
looks like he chose the targets. The targets were the Sentry and the Yordle, but he disciplined the Yordle, so Falling Star doesn't take down the Yordle just yet. And man, Leroy, look at all those cards in Kai's hand. You got the champion, 2
What is she gonna
Poros,
do
a
with all that
Cleave,
money?
and the third. Oh my goodness, the third Falling Stars. If I'm Chaser, I'm just scooping up these cards and going on to the next game. Whenever you see 3 Falling Stars in a single game, there's just not much you can do. That should almost be illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought as the Ahri player you were developing that board, but what can you really do against 2 Falling Stars? Not too much. You can't even defy them if you even had runes available to do that. And to make matters worse, Ahri's not done. Look at this board state. 2 Hopefuls, 2 Poros, a Kaiser, a rear guard, and most likely having another potential accelerated unit going forward. This is immense. And your boy, I'll go ahead and pull that up for you. For those that are newer learning the game, since the release just came out literally last night or yesterday, I should say, Falling Stars, you do this trigger once, you deal 3 damage to certain unit, and you do that 2 times. So remember, you pick your targets first, and then the damage resolves. So in that situation, they chose Yordle and Sentry, and then they chose the other Sentry and Yordle again. So total of 12 damage was done on that turn. It's so oppressive when it gets played right. I mean, that's something. you get your watcher there, you get the charm, but I think it's a bit of a lost cause. The writing's on the wall. 6 points. You just need to score both battlefields this upcoming turn. Did we see anything like a Darius, Leroy? I can't remember in Kai's hand.
I don't know, but he can just throw everything at the watcher.
Yeah, I think there's not too much, especially with 1 rune at the ready for the Ahri. You got it on guard. That would bring you up to 9. Effectively 10 with the mask is still there, right?
No, but there's there's 1 or 2 cleave. There's
and the smoke screen.
The smoke screen.
And the accelerated Kaiser. So there wasn't a Kaiser before, there is another one now.
Okay.
Yeah, go next. It looks like 7 up to 8. Unless he just wants to see it played out, but it looks like everything's crystal clear to me. Grab all your cards and send them that direction. Cleave on one of them.
Yeah. So quick math. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's actually wait.
Wait, keep in mind, Ahri's legend ability is -1 on every single unit.
Yeah, no. I counted like there was the watcher 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 3, that's 14. And yeah, no, GG.
GG indeed. It looks like the locked in player, someone in chat said the brown jacket looks like he just came here to not mess around, and that is what he didn't do. So well done, going up one game in our round number 4.
The charms that I have are in my sideboard actually, and against
Okay.
Kaisa I use them.
Nice. I've seen that work well for a lot of players in the 4. If you guys remember, his name is Puku. He won one of our weekly tournaments in the past. He did all charms in the sideboards too, so I think that's a really good call. I like charms, but maybe they're not that great for every single matchup.
Yeah, there are a lot of matchups where you can deal easily without charms. And I sided, my blue Ahri is actually sided. And I use it against mostly set, basically. Let me set Leona, those matchups, set Leona, Yasuo, that are really might based, and you got units that will go up to a lot of might. So yeah.
Yeah, and it looks like the battlefields for this game number 2 of our round 4, it looks like fortified position from the Ahri, which is such a good battlefield for the Ahri, right? Because +2 on top of the -1 coming in from the Ahri legend ability. So this is going to be tough. If they're able to take control of the fortified position battlefield, it's going to make things very, very tough. But think about the legend we're going up against. Kaisa doesn't care too much about attacking. You just want to go ahead and play your spells.
Exactly.
I know. Doesn't feel the best.
You don't care. This is why, like, Aspirant's Climb is better than this. And what was he playing? He was playing Fire and Warcamp. Yeah, no. Dreaming Tree is better than Fire and Warcamp. Yeah, it just... Yeah,
I was just gonna say, I feel like Ahri's list is really good into non-Kaisa decks. Unfortunately, this is the most prominent deck of day 1.
Yes, for sure. But the way he plays his deck list is particularly weak to Ahri, basically.
Okay.
Blue Ahri is weak because she's at 3 might, so she takes the Falling Star. And the only fact that Green Ahri is at 4 mites makes it so that sometimes the opponent will use his World Falling Star just to kill your 4 might Ahri. And you're like, okay, it sucks, it died, but I'll take that trade. That's 1 Falling Star gone for 4 might.
Yeah, we'll see if those Falling Stars make a big impact like they did in game number 1. Decides to just deploy the Kaisa champion onto the battlefield, able to get some conquer points. But, okay. Wait, how did Ravenbloom survive? I thought it got Hextech, Ray. What did I miss there?
No, I used the Discipline.
The On Guard. Right. I'm seeing it in the discard now.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
All points. Okay.
I'm thinking he's thinking about playing it onto the fortified position. Isn't a bad idea, because that's where Ahri benefits the most. Retreating the Ravenbloom just to be able to maybe try to contest the Void Gate the following turn. This isn't bad, but I know what you're about to say.
No matter what he does, if the Falling Star is in end, all of this is...
Yeah. All for perhaps nothing. Is there a Falling Star in hand? I think I glimpsed a little bit. No, that's not a Falling Star.
No.
I can't tell what the card that is. That looked like a different artwork. I might have to see a little bit more, but...
Yeah.
There was no Falling Star, so perhaps a little bit of a breathing room for this Ahri player.
Wasn't it the case? I don't know.
Did they count the point for the hold on Sentry? I believe they did. Because
they
conquered
did.
for 1,
it's
the
two.
hold for 2.
No.
Okay. And it is a Kaiser. I'm pretty sure that's the base Kaiser art.
Yeah. He's got a Legion Red Guard. He's got some good stuff, but
yeah, let's see. So decides to go directly onto the Void Gate with the Poro and backs it up with the Legion with the Noxious Hopeful. That's a big battlefield to get over for Ahri, especially considering that she still doesn't have the most runes to work with. Something like a Tasty Faithful can maybe bring some of those units down, backing it up with a Raven Bloom, but without we'll see. I mean, Raven Bloom alone could get up there, but what is that? 4, 5, 6, 7 total might?
yeah, that's nothing for Raven Bloom.
Yeah, right. One discipline brings you up to
With
4
green,
already.
one discipline, one Vanguard, and everything is gone. Yeah, a Raven Bloom with Ahri can get up to 11, 12 might. Actually, no problem. This is ridiculous.
And speak of the devil, Tasty Faithful does make his appearance, trades places with the Ahri, so goes into the fortified position and brings the Ahri back. Still not completely out of the woods from something like a falling star, but just trying to keep it safe going forward, at least in the presence of no spells.
And I would have kept probably that Ahri there because it's either a falling star, the Raven Bloom, and the Ahri. I mean, he knows he doesn't have falling star because he would have played it. But if you play around the top deck, you're like, if I put my Ahri here, you have to choose between my Ahri and my Raven Bloom, or my Faithfolk. And so anyway, he will hold the battlefield.
Yeah, I could see that because now you don't get that +1 or +3 or -3, I should say, on your opponent's challengers, and effectively of a big difference because that's -3 from them, +2 from you. Because this fortified position is just one unit. It doesn't have to be defending alone. It just has to be one unit on that battlefield. It's going to be getting +2.
Whoa. He needs to play the cleave because right now he's dying. Right now they're just trading because he's at 2. He's at
yeah,
4.
he goes up to 4.
No, he's at 3. He's at 3 actually. Kesa's at 3 and he's at 4. So
yeah, cut. Yeah, wait, because it goes down. It goes 2, so it's at 8,
use
and then
the cleave.
4 to,
yeah, use the
4
cleave.
to 3. 4 to 3. Yeah. And there's no more runes available for Ahri, so I think this cleave should be enough to get over the Tasty Faithfolk. But again, with the Death Knell ability, doesn't really hurt Ahri that bad.
Yeah, he used 2 cards just to get there, and you're using your Death Knell. You're happy with that trade, kind of.
Yeah.
But now you'll have to retake. That's just the thing.
Yeah,
that's another discipline, though.
A whole lot easier said than done to retake, and we just saw the top deck. It will be the Falling Stars. Drew it off the top of the Kaiser ability. Incredible fortunate luck, because now the Ahri in the back line, the Raven Bloom with no runes available to Ahri. Okay, that is a disastrous play for Ahri. I think that's pretty much going to be wrapping things up. I never like to speak too soon from this position, though. I just don't see it clean out, but of course anything's possible in Riftbound, but in this situation it's looking like a major tall task to climb. Especially without any units. Green and blue having very few accelerated units, one of them already hitting the discard, being that Tasty Faithful. You have maybe, like we're seeing here, Watchers and Sprite Mothers, but Watchers going to be conquering 1 battlefield. I guess that's something. That's 1 step forward, bringing you up to 4. But look at the base for the Kaiser player. There's so many units.
Yeah.
I mean, Watcher's still pretty big though on fortified position, right? You go up to 9, effectively 10 because of the Ahri legend ability being -1. So I think this is still a decent hold, especially with 3 runes available. You still have things like an On Guard. I'm trying to
Yeah,
peep
no,
at the deck or at the hand. I
you would
think he
need
does have
like
it.
you would need Icatian Rain, I think.
Imagine that. If he top decked the Fallen Stars, can he get the Cathian Rain? He's thinking, he's making a little
Oh.
face.
What do this battlefield do? Okay, so one, you can choose when you're a defender, you can choose one of your unit and it gets +2 only when you're a defender. The other one is the special case side, it's called the Void Gate, and whenever you use a spell that does damage here, it applies +1 damage, and it's for like Falling Star, that's 2 times 3, and if you do it only on that, it will be 2 times 4. It applies for every single tick.
Yeah, well said. Just for those unfamiliar with those battlefields. And it looks like he's just trying. He has the point tempo, so I don't blame him for trying to just go for the hold strategy. So just throwing everything onto the Void Gate. At least if it's over 6 total might, you don't have to worry about something like that Tasty Fake Folk coming in again. You do have to worry about a potential secondary Watcher getting played out from the Ahri, so you want to be mindful about overextending all your units onto the onto the Void Gate. So I think that's what one of those Raven Blooms in the back line is for.
Yeah.
Let's see, he's thinking about it. He's saying, how am I gonna deal with this Void Gate? I mean, it doesn't have too much might. 4, 5, 6 total might. That would trade evenly with a Tasty. And oh, we kind of manifested it. It isn't going to be indeed another Watcher coming right into the Void Gate.
So what you get? Is it a Void Seeker? Is it... No, there's nothing. Alright.
Okay. For the first time this game, Ahri will be taking the lead, going up to 6 total points, but I have a funny feeling that lead won't be able to hold too much longer. Or perhaps, depending on how many runes he's able to leave open to find your center, going to be channeling 1, drawing 1. Has 2 runes. Oh, it looked like it cut there for a second.
Oh. Delve the Past? How is it in this game?
What was that?
The secret that draws 4.
Oh, consult the past. Yep. Consult the past.
Okay.
Yep. Or draw 2. Draw 4 would be crazy. But I know what you mean. It costs 4.
4, 2. Yes.
Oh, and look at we just found for the Kaiser player an Icathian Rain. How much damage can that do on the Void Gate? That's 2 or 3, 6, 9.
Yeah, but you still need 3 ticks. You can't kill everything. That's the problem. But you don't care. You will just pummel the first one. So you'll do 8 on the one that's on the defender battlefield. Actually, you can do 10. You can even do 10 in case there's a discipline. So I would say you put 5 on it, and then just 1 on the Watcher. That will go to 4, and then you can just send the Red Guard Legion. That's what I would do, because it's easy to retake the Void Gate. The other one is
and man, the foiling on that card looks crazy. I couldn't even tell he played out the Rain. Icathian Rain reads when
the camera does not like that, apparently.
Yeah. But with the Void Gate, we'll be doing a total 3 damage as many times as it chooses onto that battlefield. But I'm assuming you just need 3 triggers, as you said, onto that, and then can split the difference over the Fortified. But it's gonna be tricky because you're not. Wait, that's not a Icathian, or is it? What is that card?
Yeah, it is. It's red blue. I saw the red blue.
You saw it?
Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom left.
Okay.
They show it.
Oh, I see it now. I see it. So yeah, it just
No,
looks totally different on the screen currently, but it is Cathian Rain. He's doing the math, choosing the targets. How many total triggers do you want to put on each of these separate watchers?
I've put 5 on the defender and only 1 on this one.
Okay, on
Yeah,
the
no, he did the
fortified one,
opposite.
fortified position one, just 1. So he put 2, it looks like. He did 4 on the void gate.
Yeah, I think that was a mistake. Except if he's got like a smoke screen.
And funny enough, I think he does have a smoke screen. So sends the portal at least just to simply conquer real quick. Now trying to think about his other available cards. Does he have, as Leroy said, the smoke screen, bringing it down into the death range, right? Because he has 4 damage. Yeah. Smoke screen brings him down to just 3. The damage overpowers the total might, equaling it goes to the discard, but maybe he doesn't because he's going for the cleave on the Raven Blooms first. You know, maybe he doesn't have a smokescreen. Yeah, look, it's a Mega Mech and another Raven Bloom.
Yeah, and the other one would have been so much easier to retake, and now you have to sacrifice much more. Oh.
Yeah, tricky situation. Those cards going down to 3. And then Raven Bloom, how much total might does she have? She has 5? No, 3 plus 3, 6, right?
Wait, because she's got the plus 2, plus 3.
A Cathian did 3, so up to 7. Yeah, it was a Cathian and a cleave got her to 4, and then the cleave up to 7.
Oh, and there's this. Okay, that goes plus 5.
Oh, we don't get to see that card too often. I believe it's not block, right? What's the name of that one?
Yeah, it is. It is block. I'm pretty sure it's block.
Yeah, it reads. Give us. Let me see. Give a unit shield 3, so basically 3 might on defense, and you tank. Irrelevant for this situation, but everything. It would normally have to absorb all the damage before distributing out the damage, but in this situation, it basically just reads plus 3 on defense. I think that changes the math. Is this watcher gonna be able to hold? Because you get plus 3 up to 10, plus 2 up to 12. And then minus 4 damage, so it goes down to 8 HP effectively. And then plus 2 from the discipline. There was a discipline, right? There's been so many cards this round. Playing a little bit of Riftbound tennis, I like to say.
But was the secret hidden?
What was that?
Was there also a secret on that battlefield? Was it hidden already? Or because he had 2 runes
I think
left.
block was the hidden card, no? Because it does have hidden.
So then, it had a hidden card. Why didn't he shoot this one? It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, you're saying make sure you kill with a Cathian Rain first,
yeah,
and then leave what the play he's doing now. Yeah, you know that makes so much sense because you don't have to deal with the fortified positions shenanigans, right?
Look, you put. That's what I was saying. You put 5 tick on this one, like even if there's a discipline, you don't care. It's dead. You put 1 tick on the other one, it goes to 4 life. You can send whatever you want there, just trade. And you clean the 2 battlefield. You send the Raven Blue, you trade, you clean the battlefield, and then you can retake 1 battlefield with the Noxus and 1 battlefield with the Poro. And now he just threw the game.
Let's see if he threw. Indeed, he was looking so prime.
Oh no, he's gonna be saved
out.
by the. Is he gonna be saved by the? No, he's not gonna be saved. No, GG, you lost because you can't.
Oh, he has no accelerate units. The Ahri player will be getting game number 2, bringing us to a best of 3. Well done. Kaiser should have had that, like you're saying, right?
Yes. If he just did the normal play, the block could not have happened. If the block was actually hidden, and he didn't play it from hand. And even if he did play it from hand, that was still a better play.
think that's exactly the type of things Ahri really needs to hope for. A little bit of luck, because we are talking about a card game. Skill comes into
Oh,
play.
it's there. It's there.
Ooh.
I was talking about it.
Yeah. Did he keep it? It looks like he recycled it.
Yeah, you can't. That's the problem. You want it, but you can't keep it in your opening hand, kind of. Oh, and we've got the arena's greatest for Keisa. I mean,
Yeah.
we saw that he was running the Legion Lead Guard, as you say. The Legion Red Guard. I can't speak anymore.
It's okay. We all have a good excuse for it.
And yeah, so it is a really aggressive Keisa, which makes a lot of sense against Auroras and so on, because it's supposed to be the hardest matchup. So you're taking against that. So yeah, this Keisa might go really far actually.
Yeah, I'm liking his odds too. You know, that's the second Kaiser we see today really running or prioritizing that aggressive game plan in game 3. They don't bring out Arena's Greatest until the very end to try to close things out. So interesting, perhaps kind of a meta call that China's running. Maybe they play tested with each other, but it's cool to see similar plays, meaning it has worked for them.
Look at that. Look at one in hand.
Was that the falling star? I saw it. Yeah.
The falling star. Yeah, and I think weirdly enough, when you play holding battlefield like a Grove of the God Willow with a holding deck, you want to play it when you know that you're going to be first, so that you know that you can hold it. In this case, I think Keisa is waiting to be sure that she will start when she plays the Tifrian Warcam, so that she has the momentum, she has the pace, and she suffocating, in terms of game speed.
Yeah, I could totally see that. Suffocating indeed, and she's already confidently conquering and trying to hold this arena's greatest enough to make it a problem for the Ravenbloom on Ahri's side. I mean, it is Ravenbloom we're talking about, able to get things done with the right combination of spells, but it's pretty early on. She just has a total of 5 runes available to her, so might take the easy route, send it over to the Dreaming Tree, able to play some spells with a good draw capabilities going forward. Let's see if she wants to back that up or just try to develop the board state. Instead, going to be going for the Mask of Foresight. Super good card to play out, a mini Master Yi ability, if you will.
Yeah, again, not biggest fan on Ahri because usually you stack, but if you use it properly, that can be really good. It goes really well with the blue Ahri, that's for sure.
Super good with the blue Ahri. I didn't get to see. Oh, that is interesting. We haven't seen that from many Kaiser players. The Draven. I like that as a potential Kaiser mirror match tech, right? Because we said it before. Once you have a lot of cards or a lot of points like Kaiser tends to do, you bring in Draven and it takes...
And maybe... sorry, go.
No, I was just going to say it's so hard to get rid of a 7-8 might unit like Draven.
Yeah, and what I'm thinking is maybe it's a tech only that he only plays on Arena's Greatest because he knows that the points are going to stack up pretty quickly because there's already one. So maybe, it's inside deck, and when he plays Arena's Greatest, it's like that Draven will be big anyway. So, yeah.
Yeah, really good point. I could only agree more because, yeah, for a fact you're going to be expediting those points super early on, so making Draven so much more valuable. So I could totally see that. It looks like Sentry was the target for Falling Star since there was the only one, and the Ravenbloom. So down to 3. But what was that? Oh yeah, with the wait. What did they play for Ravenbloom that he survived? Or they survived?
That was a discipline, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, he, she, they. We don't care actually. That's the good thing. He won't mind.
So if it was a discipline, that was a draw 2, but Sentry trying to clean things up. So it was +4, 1. Oh, the cleave does get a draw from the cleave.
I saw someone asking in chat, is Ahri his ramp into Watcher. Yes, usually for a lot of decks, but that would be more green Ahri. I mean, he will still run Watcher, but it's not ramping as hard. He's got a lot of cards that will here recycle runes, which you try to avoid when you play green Ahri and Watcher, and also Time Warp. Right, quick explanation done.
Yeah, and great explanation. Looks like he wants to accelerate Legion Rearguard, getting him that conquer point on Dreaming Tree. That's really good use of Legion Rearguard. We're seeing it add a lot of value. So going up to 4, and yeah, little by little, she's inching her way closer and closer to ending things off, because there is no units on Ahri's battlefield. So this is going to be tough for Ahri to get the upper hand, especially considering she might just have to pass. And that's going to be bringing Kai'Sa up to 6. That is crazy.
And he
fast.
doesn't care. Kai'Sa does not care about his runes, because he's like, I just want my points, and my Draven will do the rest.
Right. Yeah, it looks like, no runes at the ready. So Kai'Sa only 4 runes. So yeah, she did have to sacrifice a lot, but she's sacrificing it for board control, for battlefield control, I should say. Because how is Ahri even going to get rid of one of these battlefields? If you get rid of 1, 5 is a different situation than 6. But 6, you're feeling good. You can even retreat everything back, set things up for that infamous Watcher play 2 turns from now. But look at him. He's cool, calm, and collected. He knows he feels confident, looking poised to close things out in this game 3. There's only 4 runes left, make that 3, but already used 4 and goes for the Ahri champ. Oh man, if there's a top deck Falling Star, that is 100% GG, but let's see what he has.
Yeah, but
Does go up to the 6 points like we were saying. Leroy, from here, would you retreat all your units or keep with the holding game plan?
There's only there are 2 units on. Maybe I would retreat everything. I'm not sure.
You know, in this situation, I don't think it matters too much. I think I'm Saul in a Cathian Rain. Is he going to be deploying that? No, it's a Stupefy on the Dreaming Tree just to draw 2, or draw 2. And yeah, look at all the way. He didn't have enough runes for a Cathian Rain, of course. So drawing more. There's another Stupefy, another Rearguard. I think you're right. I think from this situation, we're kind of forced to retreat and then put with the Cathian Rain the next turn. That might be your best bet on claiming both battlefields in the same turn.
Yep. And Raven is just gonna be way too big.
Yeah, Draven, as early, I think it's turn 4, turn 5, already has what? 9 total might? That is way, way too big.
Yeah. And now you gotta retake with Watcher, or yeah, it's over. It's over.
I think it is, especially considering the fact that Ahri simply just at 2 points, make that 3 points. I mean, she's trying to make it hard on Kai'Sa. She's trying to say, you know what, if you're gonna have to conquer both battlefields, I'm gonna make sure it's the hardest Dreaming Tree battlefield you've ever had to conquer. Because you have a -2 from your champion, a -1 from your legend, and then on the base, you still have to get over 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 might. So it's going to be tough, but I think definitely doable considering the fact that there isn't a Cathian Rain, or I didn't get to see if there was a Watcher. Was there a Watcher?
I don't know if there was a Watcher. Anyway, I think the Cathian Rain is maybe even better. Not sure, but
Yeah, I mean, we are forgetting there is a Draven on the board. +1 might for every point you have. You have 6 plus the 3 base, bringing up to 9 total might, like we said. That's enough for at least 8 damage on. Actually, wait, it goes down to 6. I guess that trades with Tasty.
Yeah, that might be an option.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and does hide. We saw the block do wonders for Ahri in game 2. Is it going to be coming in clutch on this 2 conquer position that our ARBD is finding himself in? He has a cleave, a stupefy, and an Acathian Rain, but Acathian Rain is 7 runes, right?
So that would use everything, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I still think you can do it.
I mean, would it
And
be
see,
enough?
This mask has been used one time for each round. I think maybe 2 times for the other one, but 1 time for this one, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It has no value. It's not that the card is bad, it's just with Ahri you tend to stack on the battlefield. This combo with blue Ahri and I mean any Ahri and this Yordle is really good because it has tank, and usually it will do so much work. It will prevent the opponent from killing your Ahri, and she'll sit there and either give you 1 point or either keep being terrorizing your opponent with the -2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it looks like he did decide to play out the whole runes for the Acathian Rain, choosing targets here. I think I caught he's definitely targeting the Ahri champion and the Yordle, and he's leaving some damage on the table for that Tasty Faithful, perhaps trying to clean things up with the Hopeful. Unless he's going all, it would be 3 triggers on. No, yeah. Okay, he's leaving some damage. Actually, no, it takes everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 total's enough. Wow, Acathian Rain is so strong.
Yeah, GG.
GG indeed. Legion Rearguard, and the handshake has been extended. Well played. ARBD, our Kaiser player, is going to be going 4-0 in today's National Open. Well done. 30% of the player base decided to go with Kaiser today, and it looks like it's working well for this player. Well played. GG.